back with this last episode, but I definitely agree with the notion that maybe cashing in on Salah or Mane, really one of the two of them, is maybe not the worst idea in the world, especially if we know we can identify a decent replacement. Not saying Mbappe and Haaland, as great as that would be, but if we can identify someone, then maybe it's not the worst idea in the world to try to shuffle some things up here.
We did discuss that at length last week, and I can definitely see something like that happening, but if they can show flashes of brilliance through the end of the season and creativity and being on point, then I would be well okay with them staying this way, with bringing in Minamino back. And I'd love to see Harvey Elliott fighting for a spot in there too. Now, there is a striker out there that could potentially add some depth, who's done very well in Europe, and nonetheless is a good old-fashioned Canuck. Mr. Jonathan David, who actually was born in Brooklyn, but he is Canadian. He represents Canada, and he's doing great for Lille. I've been following it, and he's been scoring. He's playing lots, doing very well, and apparently Liverpool targeted him about a year and a half ago. Hey, man, I think you bring him in, pop Liam Miller up there with him. We're looking good, and
stop trying to make Liam Miller happen.
And you pull in when
Stevie Athletic doing
when Stevie G comes back in a couple of years, he brings Scott Arfield with him, and he'll be 35 at that point. He's going to be a central midfielder playing right behind Miller and David. Come on,
JP, I got to say, Petro Canada is a huge sponsor of Liverpool.
That is very true, guys.
This was their plan this whole time.
Come on, guys. How great would it be? Imagine we had all three of these guys on the podcast.
You know what I will say is that we do constantly talk amongst ourselves about being the Canada cop, needing to get more CanCon on the show. And JP, I got to say, brilliant idea. Cannabis is legal here in Canada, and clearly you've been smoking something.
Been drinking. We're drinking plenty with it too.
I think Jonathan David would be a great addition.
Yeah, I don't think the price is right. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone.
Transfer market has him at $30 million, which I think would be a steal from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But who am I? But nonetheless, guys, in all honesty, I think Jonathan David would be a great young striker to sign in and definitely put pressure on the players. I don't know if he fits Klopp's style because he's definitely a true center forward, so it might be a little harder.
From what I've seen, he plays sort of more of that false nine, almost a Firmino role. So I think there's something to be said about that, and certainly I know the Athletic was doing a piece.
Much as a playmaker.
The Athletic did a piece recently, just sort of outlining different. Basically, we need to have depth and perhaps a replacement for Bobby Firmino. That was the thesis of the article, and they did bring up Jonathan David specifically as if you're looking for the false nine, not the out and out number 9, he might be your guy.
I never picked up on that. Although, on the topic of replacing Firmino, and I said this earlier to you guys, I always thought Minamino was going to be the Firmino kind of replacement. But after watching him score a couple goals with Southampton and seeing him making good runs and have a couple good hits, I think he could play just an out-and-out striker, on the wing even, making some runs in there. So that could definitely change my perspective of him a little bit, which could definitely be beneficial. Now, it's game time. John, you have the advantage over the reigning champion, Mr. Ben Deutsch. You're up 1-0 right now. Ben, you got to come back on this one.
Yeah,
I need to give you guys some equipment here. 1 second.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty dangerous today, so.
Okay, guys. So we don't necessarily need this for all of them, but I'm gonna the whiteboards here that I've given these boys. One of you might have the marker that doesn't quite work so well.
Mine's good.
All right.
Mine sucked last time. Yeah.
Hey, perfect. John can read and write. So, guys, we bitch and complain about referees and FIFA and the laws of the game. So we're going to do some IFAB, laws of the game quiz here. Let's see how good your knowledge is of the actual game here.
Damn it.
Now, it's not going to be really...
There's going to be a couple... bottom here.
What?
This is going to be a race to the bottom, I'm thinking.
They're not that difficult. A lot of true and false, and then a couple multiple choice. And they're a little not too obscure. I didn't want to go too crazy, but a couple things that might be surprising that hopefully you know, maybe you don't. So first up, we got a couple true and false. I need my scorecard here. Question number 1, gentlemen. True or false? A player can receive a red card prior to the start of play. True or false?
That just feels true.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It is very true.
Yeah.
The referee has the authority to take disciplinary action from entering the field of play, pre-match inspection, until leaving the field of play after the match ends. Basically, all kinds of crazy stuff. And it doesn't even give a specific time. Like, it doesn't say it's 2 minutes before kickoff or 5 minutes.
When you enter the stadium or when you leave the stadium.
It might be able to argue the tunnel, maybe. Like,
you shoplift a beer from the canteen.
You know, earlier that day.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, guys. So one apiece. That was an easy one to start there. Number 2. A throw. Again, true or false? A throw-in can be taken by facing away from the field of play. So you can throw it. True or false?
This might just
be true. And John goes false. It is false.
Oh,
you are not allowed to do that.
The back? Oh, I guess he was
because you're facing forward once you hit it there.
Fair. Okay,
John takes the lead there.
Fine.
So you have to face the field of play,
Okay.
which is pretty obvious. You should. But I
guess in
thought
my
maybe
mind-
it's one of those weird ones that maybe can we get away with, or it's not in the rules.
I guess in my mind the backflip guy was facing, but yeah, that makes
You
sense.
face it by the time you throw it there. That is law 15. This next true or false is about the game balls. True or false, there is a limit to 10 extra game balls to be positioned around the field. 10 is the limit of game balls you can have around the field.
Is that with COVID restrictions or without?
IFAB rules. So I don't believe COVID restrictions affected it. They can be disinfected pretty
Okay.
regularly. True or false? A limit to 10. All right. John's having trouble reading his own writing.
Well, I mean, can you blame me?
All right. So you got the marker that's not working so well. False, and you are both correct. There is no limit on the number of game balls around the pitch there. I thought that might want to catch you guys a bit. Last true or false? A team's jersey must have sleeves. True or false? A team's jersey must have sleeves.
It's funny because
this is actually written in the
rules.
rules.
And I know because there was
True,
there was a particular
that is
World
true.
Cup. There was
That
a
is
particular
true.
World Cup where I think it was Nigeria or a team like that.
They went with like the tank tops
Yeah.
and they changed it. They actually made it a rule there.
Yeah.
All right. Now, all right, guys. So now we're out to the true and false, and this answer has a number to it, and the closest you can go over. What is the circumference of an IFAB approved soccer ball, match ball?
In inches or centimeters?
Either one. Actually, just for closest to, let's go centimeters.
Okay.
We'll edit this out. Circumference.
He's my favorite knight.
Circumference of an IFAB
All right.
approved.
Let's go.
I got a number that's probably wild.
I'm going back to
All right.
my.
Ben has gone with 40 centimeters, and John goes with 36. You guys realize how small that is, eh?
I know.
That's like that big.
Yeah.
It's 68 to 70.
Oh, I'm closest.
So Ben closes the gap
I was gonna.
there.
Yeah.
Closes the gap.
$1,
on that
Bob.
one. Well, that's why I had you guys do it separately.
Yeah.
Sticking with the approved match ball, what is the weight of an approved match ball?
Geez. Ask Tom Brady.
And I'm going to say we'll do pounds, I guess.
Pounds?
So that might be the most easiest for you guys to reference. Unless you want to go grams or ounces. I can do either one. The weight of an eye. And I love this because it's like a crapshoot basically on some of these. And again, this is closest. 1.5 from Ben.
I went high.
Whoa. 4 pound.
Break your ankle.
Actually, no, even a futsal ball is not that much.
Yeah.
It is actually 0.9 pounds to 0.99 pounds, or 1 pound there. All right, so Ben, you've taken the lead for 5-4 at this point. We got 4 more questions, guys. Oh, actually, there's a fifth one that's going to be good. What is the result if a throw-in goes directly into a team's own goal? I was going to give you guys options. It's a goal kick, a corner kick, a goal, or you retake the throw.
So,
if you throw the ball into your team's own goal without it being touched. If I throw it directly into my own net.
So what were the options?
Goal kick, corner kick, goal, retake.
And I assume the corner kick would be for the opposing team.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Can't go to the other side of the pitch.
That's what I was going to say. That's. I think I got a solution.
So I see why Ben complains about refereeing so much.
I think I got a solution.
All right.
It's like that handball that happened earlier on today. I didn't know what was going on. A referee mistake in our favor. What the hell?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
So Ben goes with a retake. John goes with a goal. You're both incorrect.
Yeah.
It is the corner kick.
Oh.
Into your own goal is a corner kick. Now, what if you throw the ball directly into the opposing team's goal? What happens? Goal kick, corner kick, goal, or retake the throw? Goal kick, corner kick, goal, or retake? Ben's rethinking.
There we go.
Goal kick and a goal. It is a goal kick.
Yeah, you can't score.
You cannot throw it directly in. Oh, Ben's widening the gap.
It's all right, baby.
There's still a couple here.
This is the best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3
That is
falls
very
here.
true.
The people want a game 3. The people want a game 3.
What is the result if a kickoff from the center half there, whether it's halftime, after a goal, or whatever, goes directly into the opposing team's goal? Off the kickoff from half, whether it's halftime, kickoff, or after a goal, what is the result? Goal kick, corner kick, goal, or retake? John's already got his answer. Ben thinking hard. Goal, and you're both correct. Direct free kicks. All right, guys. There's only one more question left.
So do I auto win?
So Ben gets the auto win on this.
Right.
But let's do it anyway, because it's a
Playing for
VAR,
pride, baby. Playing
it's
for
a
pride.
VAR question, which we love. VAR rules. There are 4 categories of plays that are reviewable. Which one is missing from this list? A goal, no goal. Penalty kick or no penalty kick. A direct red card. What's missing? There's a 4th one in there.
Okay, my this is my joke answer. We make it up weekly. Can you repeat those again?
Sorry, I thought you were actually.
Goal, no
I thought you
goal.
knew the answer really fast, and I was like, "Don't show it yet."
Yeah.
So there's 4 categories listed in the IFAB rules: goal, no goal, penalty kicks, or direct red cards, and there's one more category that can be reviewed. Category of plays.
I don't know this. And I'm just going to wait till John's done there.
John's writing an essay. All right. Handballs. Offsides. Nope, because the offsides are part of the goal, no goal.
And handballs
It's mistaken identity.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's why I want to throw that one in there.
I'm
'Cause if-
standing by my original answer.
Yeah, we really don't know how VAR works. We're all pretending like
Trick
we know right now. All right, so Ben back in the game there, wins that
again.
match. We're off to the rubber match next week.
Just going to make the victory more sweet next week, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Okay, guys, that's about to wrap it up. International break. Our next game is against Arsenal on Saturday, April 4th. Actually, I don't know if it's at the proper time because that always seems to change on the website there.
Easter, isn't it?
That is Easter weekend, yes.
Oh, there you go.
So we shall see what happens
Hopefully
there.
we rise again.
Yeah, but
Here's
that guy
something.
plays for City, so.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, guys. Actually, we were going to touch base on this a bit. You guys, Klopp was pretty upset that some of his guys might be leaving for international break, especially in the time of COVID. I mean, really? Is this... how do you guys feel about this?
I don't like international breaks at the best of times. I think that, from what I understand, the club is not going to allow players who would have to otherwise
Quarantine for 2
to go.
weeks or whatever?
And
Angry Brazilians.
I just don't think that this is not the time. Like we're so close to beating this thing. Like let's just chill for another. I understand that you still have to qualify for international tournaments.
But I don't care about the international break anyway, really. So, the only thing I'm concerned about is if we're going to get another Gomez situation where a star player just gets injured in training or something like that. So, I'm with you, John. I don't think they're even doing qualifiers. Like the Euros are all set. I don't think they're doing World Cup qualifiers this break.
I know
Might be wrong on that.
Wales is meeting Mexico.
That's the
friendlies, though.
Yeah, so they're doing like friendlies and stuff. So I totally agree with you. Like now's not the time, especially if there's no value to it.
Yeah.
So
I can't really get behind it a whole lot either, especially like I work in the healthcare industry and, lock it down as much as you can. I understand playing games and keeping things moving forward as much as you can, but, getting people to travel across the world and then come back somewhere is we saw it happen already. We lost a bunch of guys to it. So I would much prefer if they just called off the international break and just kept players around. But nonetheless, that's out of our hands. We are our influence